All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Double honors to our apostles and elders, great millstone, who taught us this truth. All right, this is Genesis 25 and 27. All right, Genesis, going back to the beginning of how this all started, man, with our forefather Jacob. So this is Genesis 25 and 27. And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man, dwelling in tents. All right, so this is our forefather Jacob, from whom the entire nation of Israel, that we all come from him, man. All right, and this is Jacob, man, Yaakov. It says he was a plain man. He was plain. That word in Hebrew is tham. All right, perfect, complete, perfect, one who lacks nothing. All right, in physical strength, beauty, etc., sound, wholesome. All right, an ordinary, quiet sort of person, complete, morally innocent, having integrity. All right, one who is morally and ethically pure. All right, so, hey, Jacob was a plain man. He was a complete man. All right, he lacked nothing. All right, Yahawah put that morality in us, man. All right, and Yahawashi said, you know, the spirit is a spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profited nothing. So the flesh just be in the way. But when we tap into that spirit, when we tap into the spirit of Yahawashi, we're really thumb. Like our forefather Jacob, we're thumb. We're already complete. See, we're already complete. You see, we don't gotta scheme. We don't gotta overthink, overdo. We don't have to scheme, man. That's what Esau does. He's a schemer. All right, he's a cunning hunter, a man of the field. All right, we could still go out there and hunt as well. But the point being is showing the difference. Light is set against dark, man. Good is set against evil. He made all things perfect, one against the other. So Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents. So, hey, man, just be thumb. All right, don't overthink, man. Everything's already pre-written. All right, it says 2 Corinthians, let the Spirit work through you, not you try to manage and micromanage and control. Boom, boom. No. All right. Sirach 4 and 26. Be not ashamed to confess thy sins, and force not the course of the river. All right. The best outcomes are going to come when you don't force the course of the river. The best outcomes come when you are a vessel being used by Yahawah, man. All right, the Spirit's flowing through you. Like Bruce Lee said, be like water. All right, that's being thumb. All right, not forcing the course of the river. Just exist, man. Just be who you are. Be who the Lord created you to be. You're already thumb. All right, the Spirit quickeneth, the flesh profited nothing. Jeremiah 17 and 9, the heart, the mind, is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it? All right. So tapping in too much to your thoughts is not going to profit you. All right. Your own mind is going to deceive you. You know, your ego, pride, this comes from your mind, man. Psalms 119 and 113. I hate vain thoughts, but thy law do I love. All right, the law shall be found perfect without lies. So we've been given, happy is the man who meditates, his delight is in the law of the Lord. And in his law doth he meditate day and night. Psalms, the first chapter. So it says, I hate vain thoughts, man. Saipyam Shanataya. Vain thoughts I hate. And it really in the Hebrew it just says thoughts. I hate thoughts, man. It said I hate thoughts. Saip. See, ambivalent, divided, half-hearted. Yeah, your mind's all over the place. Oh, do this, do that. Oh, I gotta be like this. I gotta. What are they gonna think? See, that's divided, half-hearted in mind. This is the mind, man. A doubter, a skeptic. All right, we're not doubters, man. We're not skeptics. We know the truth, and the truth will set you free. So it says, Sahibyum, the thoughts, the half-hearted, divided thoughts. Shana'ataya, I hate. But thy law, wa tawaradka, thy law, ahabdaya, I love. 2 Corinthians 11:3, but I fear lest by any means as a serpent beguiled Eve through his subtlety. Because we were, Adam and Eve, the sons of God, in the garden, we were already Tham. We didn't even know evil. But what? The serpent beguiled Eve through his subtlety. All right, Esau was a cunning hunter. So he's introducing new thoughts. He's introducing new philosophies, introducing lies. All right, that corrupted the mind. So it says, so your minds should be corrupted from the simplicity that is in Hamashiach, all right, YAHAWASHI. So my burden is light, man. The simplicity. Wisdom of Solomon 1:1, love righteousness, ye that be judges of the earth. Think of the Lord with a good heart, and in simplicity of heart seek him. All right, in simplicity of heart seek him. Again, this going back to like our world we live in a Edomite world, man, with the Edomite vibration. What were the Greeks all about? Basically philosophy. All right, let's overthink and over contemplate everything. Right? But again, there is a way that's right, and it's the way of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. I hate vain thoughts, but thy law do I love. In simplicity of heart seek him. Sirach, it says, don't seek out the things that are too high for thee, but what is commanded of thee, think thereupon, man. Just be Tham. Just be who the Lord made you to be. All right, we're Israelites, man. We're YASHARAHLA, the sons of God, man. All right, so we were already made. Yes, we're in the flesh, but we were already made Tham, complete, morally upright. All right. But what happened? Ecclesiastes 7:29, lo, this have I found, that the Most High God hath made man upright, but they have sought out many inventions. Again, these vain thoughts, man, seeking out inventions. We don't have to seek this shit out, man. All we have to do is just be in our lot of where Yahweh Bashem Yahushai put us, and just play it out and just serve him and just be yourself. Just be who he made you to be. All right. Take up your cross, deny yourself. That's it, man. Man was made upright, but what? They sought out inventions, doing too much, that deceitful heart. All right. Chashabawan, a device, an invention, see, or mental. A contrivance, contriving shit. All right, we just focus on what the scripture says. We don't have to contrive extra shit. Just be Tham. All right, let's see what scriptures we got on deck. See, because this is what Esau does, man, because he was not made thumb. All right, so he got to do all this other extra shit. He's always scheming. He's always contriving. He's trying to go his own way. All right, he's trying to do the most. Psalm 64:1, hear my voice, O power in my prayer. Preserve my life from fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. All right, so they're scheming, they're plotting, they're laying snares, they're laying cords. This is what the so-called white man does. And especially in these last days, this is all increasing. His plan is coming to fruition because he has to execute on it because he doesn't have much time. All right, the NWO, the microchip, the digital ID. All right, this is the secret counsel of the wicked, the workers of iniquity. The accuser of the brethren, who whet their tongues like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. The scriptures say that more have fallen by the tongue than by the sword. Blessed is he who is protected from it. And I think that's what Job 5, it says he will be hid from the scourge of the tongue. All right, the patience of the godly will not be frustrated. Again, we be still and know that I am YAHAWASHI. All right, the patience of the godly will not be frustrated. All we got to do, it says what? Commune with your heart, stand in fear, tremble, and sin not. Commune with your own heart on your bed and be still, Selah. So that Psalm 64:4, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Who's the perfect? Jacob, man, the sons of Israel. All right, the elect, who's going to be blameless under the blood of the Lamb, YAHAWASHI, sacrifice. It says, suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. They encourage themselves in evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? All right, so this is shit that Esau does. This is shit that the wicked does. All right, but what did YAHAWASHI do? He opened not his mouth, man. He went as a lamb to the slaughter. All right, that's the perfect example of humility. All right, verse 6, they search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search, man. Right? They sought out many inventions. That corrupts your mind. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. We're not like this, man. We're not like this. All right. Jacob was a plain man. All right. Esau is the opposite of a plain man. He's an incomplete man. So he's scrambling, scheming to do the most. It says, but verse 7, but the Most High shall shoot at them with the arrow, suddenly shall they be wounded. All right, so shall they make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. Doing too much, man. He that uses many words, there's sin in the multitude of words. There's sin, roughly paraphrasing. You're bound to go off. You're bound to, fall into some type of trap just by doing too much. If any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of the Most High. All right, so this is the latter end of the wicked, man. The sinner, Sirach 16:13, the sinner shall not escape with his spoils. The patience of the godly shall not be frustrated. The patience of the godly shall not be frustrated, bro. Vengeance is mine. I will repay, say the Lord, bro. All we got to do is just be Tham. Just be Tham. All right. Verse 8. Or verse 9, and all men shall fear and shall declare the work of God, for they shall wisely consider his doing. Right? We don't have to search out another way. All right? Our Father already has done all his works in wisdom from the beginning. The righteous shall be glad in Yahawah and shall trust in him, and the upright in heart shall glory. All right, the patience of the godly will not be frustrated, man. You know, we were created in the image of the Allahayim, man. Genesis 1:27. So the Allahayim created man in his own image. In the image of the Allahayim created he him, male and female created he them. All right, so we're made in the image of God, bro. We're made in the image of God. Let's see what we got. You know, the simplicity of Hamashiach. All right. The simplicity of Hamashiach. The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it? Jeremiah 17:9. Spirit quickeneth, the flesh profited nothing. All right. The words that I speak unto, they are spirit and they are life. No, I hate vain thoughts, but thy law do I love. Blessed is the man that meditate in the law of Yahawah. It's his delight. You know, in simplicity of heart, seek him. You know, in simplicity as a child, man, without an agenda, without an ego. All right. You know, if you don't become like a child, you will not enter into the kingdom of Yahawah, man. So again, just be Tham. Just be Tham like our forefather Jacob, man. He was Tham. He was raw as hell, bro. He was raw as hell. He's a prince of the power. Thou has prevailed, man. He wrestled the angel and he didn't give up until he got blessed. So that's another aspect of it. Endure to the end, man. That's what Jacob did. He did not give up until he got that blessing. All right, his hip came, or his thigh came out of socket, and he still held on. All right, and then man, it's called Genesis 32:28, and he said, "Thy name shall be called no more Jacob, Yaquab, but Israel, YASHARAHLA. For as a prince hast thou power with God and with men, and has prevailed." All right. So yeah, man, just, you know, be Tham. Let the Spirit work through you. Let the Spirit work through you. It's not you that speaketh. There's the Spirit of your Father that speaketh in you. All right. So don't get in the way of that. Don't get in the way of the Spirit. All right, because the heart is very deceitful, man. Don't get in the way of the Spirit. Don't try so hard. Don't try so hard, man. Don't try. Don't think so, you know, just flow in the Spirit, man. You know, that's faith, man. Those are the best moments when you don't know how you're going to do it. You got to rely on the Lord, man. You got to rely on YAHAWASHI to just work through you. Mark 13:11, but when they shall lead you and deliver you up, take no thought beforehand what you shall speak, neither do you premeditate. Oh, fuck, what am I going to do? What am I going to say? Oh, shit. Oh, what if I said this? Was this right? Oh, no, this. What if they kill me? What if this happened? All right, but whatsoever shall be given you in that hour, that speak ye. For it is not ye that speak, but the Holy Spirit. All right, this is talking about, you know, when the elect gets delivered up, you know, before the rulers of this world for that testimony, but how much more in our day-to-day lives, man. You know, YAHAWASHI is with us. You know? It says, Sirach 39:33, all the works of the Lord are good. There it is, man. You got to trust in what's written. and he will give every needful thing in due season. So do you really believe this? He will give every needful thing in due season. Do you really believe this? I mean, it clearly says it right there. It clearly says it right there. He will give every needful thing in due season. All right, it clearly says it right there in the Bible. So again, man, just be Tham. Just be yourself, man. Just be who you were created to be at your core, man. All right, without all this overthinking, the corruption, the pollution of the world. This Edomite world that we live in has polluted our minds. But hey, we tap into the Spirit. The Spirit is life. All right, it's not us who speaketh. Everything's pre-written. Everything's preordained. All right, the Heavenly Father's in control. All right, no matter what happens, we can rest assured. All right, Esau is the one who's got to scramble. Esau is the one who's got to try to scheme and scramble, not us, man. All we got to do is just be still, man. Be Tham. Be still. Be still. Let's get that one. It says, see, that is the one I had quoted earlier. That's Psalms 4:4. But yeah, man, this YAHAWASHI's production. This is not our production, man. We're just playing roles in it. It says, Psalms 46:10, be still and know that I am power. I will be exalted among the heathen. I will be exalted in the earth. All right. The Lord YAHAWAH of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our refuge, Selah, man. So with that, I pray this was edifying, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Double honors to the apostles, elders, great millstone, who taught us his truth, man. Kwam YASHARAHLA, Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Wa Ba Ba Ba.